What's up, everybody? Jump in here. Hey guys, I am back on some Splinter Cell Blacklist. In our last episode, we went to London, and Sam almost died. He had some nerve gas exposure, and I'm telling you, that shit is no joke. Alright, so for this episode, I believe we are going to Iran. The name of the mission is called Special Missions HQ. It's a very strange name for a mission, but let's go ahead and start this bad boy up and see what it's all about.
Iran won't open those doors. Who gives a shit? Boo-hoo! Kick the goddamn door in!
Lies! All lies! Once again, the American bullies are crying terrorists.
What the hell did we just do?
We found documents. We didn't prove Iran was involved with the Blacklist.
Well, they don't seem to be too concerned with the details.
Bogus documents or not, Congress wants blood, and all they can see is Iran. Caldwell's gonna declare war unless we can give her another solution.
That mean we don't have one?
No. We have this.
The old U.S. Embassy in Iran, isn't that Quds Force HQ now?
Hell of an ambitious op for Caldwell.
It isn't her op. It's mine.
So what? What, we just don't tell her that we're going into Iran, the President of the United States? This is your plan?
This is risky, Grim. Even for us.
It's the only way to stop a war.
Yeah, or start one.
Alrighty, so I have recently changed the difficulty to Perfectionist. Now this is going to be more of a guide on how to play this level on Perfectionist. I've already played it before, so I'm going to be giving you some strategies, some tips, and all that kind of good stuff for this mission.
We're go for Tehran. This operation has to happen fast, so fast our own government doesn't know we're on the ground.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Focus, Charlie. Can we get a drone in the air without it attacking us?
I killed the exploit the engineers used last time. I added a verification layer, and I threw in a hardware kill switch.
Yes, would have been fine, Charlie.
Where do you want Briggs?
He's out.
You
You're gonna do this
racist.
alone?
What's our way in? Show me.
Not what. Who? I'm sending it to your OPSAT.
This is one of the most secure buildings on the planet. There is no way.
Getting in isn't going to be the hard part. The Quds servers are air-gapped.
We have to physically pull the data?
I'm sending the hardware specs to your workstation.
But we can't just...
Less no, more go, Charlie.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Disruption is the only way you'll get in and out of Quds HQ alive. EMPs catch enemies by surprise, and the tri-rotor can turn the tables on an ambush.
Alright, now the only thing I'm going to recommend is to use all your attachments for your crossbow, especially your sleeping gas, because you will run out of sticky shockers if you try to just use sticky shockers. Now, I find it really interesting that we've been to Libya, Iraq, and now Iran. I find that Statue of Liberty to be so funny, the Grim Reaper. That was awesome.
برو عجله کن چته تو احمق
Sorry.
He's taking a nap. Good to meet you, General.
I don't talk to American spies.
Not even when they have a targeting solution on your wife and child? I mean, that is them that just came home from the market, right?
Doesn't look like
It's like
anything to
going to
me.
Samsi for dinner tonight.
You bastard.
Take a deep breath and think this through. I need to get inside QF headquarters. I need answers.
We have nothing to do with the Blacklist.
It's gonna take more than your word to stop a war. Get me inside. Put this in your ear.
Alrighty, let's do this. Now there's a pipe over here you should climb up. You don't have to, but I would recommend climbing it.
If I see you harming a single, my cooperation ends.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. Keep moving.
Sam, it looks like the bluff worked. Confirm we are go.
Go.
Is that for me or your American minders?
It's for you to know I'm not alone.
Kind of you.
Sam, when you get inside, access their servers. Plug in that flash drive I gave you. It's tricked out to pull everything they've got on the Blacklist.
Copy.
Alright, so right here, just climb up top, sneak past the guards. This part in general is pretty easy to get past all the guards. But try to move quickly because it's a lot easier if you go fast.
Love what you've done with the place.
Yes, we've made some improvements since 79.
Okay, you want to jump down when the guard has his back to you, and then you just kind of book it. And there's a pipe right here. It's very important to climb the pipe. It's a lot easier going up this way than trying to use like a noisemaker or something. You can always use a noisemaker to distract guards, but this is just the better way of going. Alright, so once you get to the other side over here, just simply drop down, and there's another pipe. All you gotta do is wait for this guard down here to turn his back, slide down, and run for it. Now there is a camera here. You could shoot it out if you want, or you could just wait for it. I'm just gonna wait for it because it's really easy.
See that parking
There you
garage?
go.
That's your way in. I'll take care of the guard. The cameras are your
I'm in the
problem.
parking garage, General.
Alright, we have to wait right here. So take this time to
I don't
equip
like
your
this,
sleeping
Sam.
gas.
That last phrase the general used in the security room isn't consistent with his usual diction. Could be a code. SMI gives it a 37% probability. Watch your back.
Alright, so right here we just have to wait for the camera and the guard to move. Once the camera moves, go for this up here. Hop on down. And now we have to climb down. Be careful right here. You can get caught. If you do get caught, don't worry too much. Don't sweat it. I think the checkpoint's right there, but once you get down here, get on the wall right away. Otherwise, the guard might see you.
Wait, don't go any further.
Now we have to wait for these two guys to talk.
بفرمایید.
They're going to be speaking like Iranian, so
باید با سرهنگ معلوف
I don't
صحبت کنید.
understand what they're
از اون
saying.
بخواین تا یه نسخه از آخرین گزارش
So
رو به
we're just
شما
going to
بدیم
chill here,
و اون رو روی
wait for
میز
this
من
to be
بذارید.
over with, and
اگه
then we
اونجا
can move
نبود جنرال؟
forward.
چشم به من اعتماد کنید. برو.
Okay, now this guard's going to leave. This is kind of funny, but watch this door. It's like magic. Magic! Okay, now we can climb over and just follow this
Follow me
general
quickly.
guy.
The surveillance and the RFID chip I'm carrying only disables it for a short time.
Why are you taking me through heavy surveillance?
Because you've left me no other option. It's our only way through.
Through where?
Holding cells. Where we keep people like you interfering in our affairs.
I'm here to stop a war between our two countries.
Flying over Iranian airspace.
And sometimes there's no time to negotiate.
Spoken like a true soldier.
That's right, man.
Past this door.
Alright, just gotta follow this guy all the way over here. It's easy to get the ghost points in the beginning because you have to. Okay. So he'll stop, so you need to stay close to him. And here we go.
Why'd you stop?
Because I would rather have my family die than to have them live as traitors.
There's a fine line between stupid and brave, General.
Uh-oh.
Americans, you think you invented bravery?
You guys must be the cleanup detail.
Racing around, pointing your guns, threatening innocent people. You have no idea how to stop the Blacklist, do you? I will teach you how to deal with terrorists.
Grim? Now.
Alright, now this goggles on, and I like to just chuck some sleeping gas at these guys. Sometimes this guy will run over here, take him out with either a sticky shocker or some sleeping gas from your crossbow. That guy as well, as you take him out. Now you can climb up either side. Right there I got up this side because of the grenade. They do throw grenades, so watch out. And then there's another guard across. I'm just trying to play this smart. Take your time, just take them all out. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can deal with this part, but from me playing this several times and messing up, what I realize is that getting up top seems to be the best strategy. So just take out a couple of the guards, get up top, and then you can use the height, because it is really dark and they only have flashlights to see you. Alright, there's gonna be one more guard coming up over here. You can get a melee kill on him, or you can always just sticky shock him if you want. He actually, most of the time he won't actually go in that room. I don't know why he did this time, but you could just, he'll normally be right there, so just get your melee kill.
Nice work, Grim.
Charlie help too. He hacked good security
Use
to
this
kill main
vent.
power. You've got a brief window to reach the server vault before backup generators kick in.
Okay, I see an elevator, but it's sealed off. You don't have the RFID tag to get through.
But the guards do.
Alrighty, so we need to climb up to the top, and there's going to be a couple enemies up here. At this point, we can now get some stealth kills or stealth takedowns again, because in that room it's all combat takedowns. In this room it's stealth. You could sneak past this guard and just not mess with him. I decided to take him out. Why not? Alright, so once you get up here, there's no guard on this floor, but there will be 2 guards on this upcoming floor. So now this is the part that I always forget. So try to remember this if you're trying to play this.
Power's back online.
Take out that guard, and now we have
stairs.
to wait for this other guard. Use your radar.
Hey there.
If you want to make this faster, you can call him over, like do the little, I think it's back, and you will like say, you know, hey, come over here, and like an idiot he will come, and then yeah, grab him. Now you have to knock out one of these guards because you have to get through this door. Only the guards can get through the door, like with some type of chip or something. I can't explain it. Alright, now we can take the elevator down. This is a long elevator ride.
Grim, heading to vault level. Sit rep.
Monitoring their commo. They're calling in a quick reaction force. They'll be sweeping the building for you floor by floor.
Copy that. Charlie, walk me through the decryption vault.
There's a search algorithm on the portable drive I gave you. It'll find and pull anything they've got on Sadiq or the Blacklist. Plug it in and it should rip the data.
Should?
Will. It will.
Alrighty, so now we just have to wait for this elevator.
Sam, you're coming up on the signals vault. You got a couple of options. Okay, quiet, you go through the cooling system underneath the vault. Loud, you go through the terminal at the back of the room and hack the vault door open.
Copy.
Alright, we're gonna go underneath because it's the quiet way. Now for my guides for like Perfectionist, it's gonna be primarily how to do it on Ghost, because I really do believe Ghost is the easiest way to really play Perfectionist, and it's the most rewarding as well. You get so much money. Alright, so here's a guard right here. You can melee him. Now we have to use his body, so pick him up to get through the door. You can also use him as a human shield if you want. Now I normally like to hide the body over here. I don't even think you have to take the time to ever hide bodies, but it's really up to you. There's a light switch. Turn off all the lights in the room. That's really useful. That was a total accident climbing up there, and I should have been using my night vision goggles right here just to see better, but okay, so there's gonna be 2 guards up here. You can leave them alone. I have done that several times, but what I later realized is that these guys can become a headache for you. So what I like to do is just sit right here, get the aerial attack on that guy, and then now we can get this dead drop. Now for all side objectives, I would recommend if there's a side objective and you don't think you can get it, just replay the mission on Rookie and get it that way. That's the easiest way. If you're trying to get like 100% Ghost and you think you're gonna mess up because you're on Perfectionist and you haven't gotten side objectives, just screw them. In this mission, they're actually really easy to get, so I'm gonna get them all as I do it. Okay, so now this is the bottom floor. We're gonna go through this door, and there's some lasers here. We need to climb up and just simply go past the lasers. Such a design flaw. Like, why would you put lasers there and then have a pipe? You need to use your gas grenade right here. Wait for these 2 guards to get together and talk. Chuck your gas in, knock them out. Now, what I like to do is pick up one of these bodies, and I'm going to use it to get through the laser, but the other body, I am going to try to chuck it down low. It's actually kind of hard. Now, right there, I messed up. I dropped my pistol. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be using it. I dropped the body right there for the laser, and now we're going to start hacking.
Drive is live.
I like to pick this back up, the body, and then try to chuck it down low, but I always fail at this for some reason. Watch. Yep, I failed. Okay. So now we have to wait for like 1 minute for this to hack. So what I like to do is actually take out the guards now, because otherwise they will be a nightmare to deal with once you go back up there to actually grab the data. So what I recommend to do is to come over here and take out these lights first thing. Because I don't have my pistol, I have to use my assault rifle. And there's the second light. This last light, I don't really touch this light because I don't want to alert the guards, because a Juggernaut will come through right here. Now, when you play Ghost, I don't think there's anything that can take out a Juggernaut besides a hand-to-hand takedown. So I always just use noisemakers. Get the Juggernaut to turn his back to you, sneak up behind him, and grab him. Then choke that bitch out. Go to sleep. Okay, now there's a couple more guards that are going to be in that room. Now I take out the light. And, you know, you can take your time because you are on a timer. Like, you're waiting for that to download anyway. So, right here, this guard's going to come in here. Took him out with a sticky shocker. Now, I think there's one more guard in this area. Actually, I think there's a couple more guards, but whatever. Yeah, here he came down, so watch out for that.
Transfer's complete.
I almost
Grab the drive and get out of there.
Okay. Now, all we gotta do is get the data, and then we can leave. But we're gonna have one more guard to deal with. That he might catch you if you try to avoid him. So I like to just kind of take him out. He's gonna be like right over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna sticky shock him. You never actually have to aim the sticky shocker. That's one thing I really like. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down here. This is pretty epic. But once you get down here, this room is this room can be a little tricky.
It's drawing blank on the SMI.
Alright, so what I like to do is sit behind this like plant, and there's gonna be a Juggernaut in here and like 2 other guards, and I think there's a guard in that room. So there's a total of 4 guards and, well, 3 guards and 1 Juggernaut. So if you sit right here, this first guard will just kind of come over to you, and it's in the dark anyway, so you're going to be able to take him out, and the body should not be exposed. Now, if you're trying to get the 100% ghost, there is a problem with this part. And what that is that they might find that body if you take too much time. So what I like to do is just take the guards out. If you move quick enough, you can actually avoid these guards, and you'll get a better bonus that way. But if you take too much time, like I said, they'll find the body, they'll be on alert. Once the enemies are on alert, then if you avoid them, you don't actually get undisturbed. You get, it's called invaded, which you get like so little points, like 50 points for each invaded kill. So right here, there's a guard right there in that doorway. I'm going to take him out and then take out this Juggernaut at the same time. Now that's pretty much should do it. Take out that light just in case someone comes up there. You don't want them seeing it. There's a vent over here we can go through. I do like to use this vent. And there's like 2 or 3 other guards in this little area, so be careful. They're gonna be coming up one will be coming up these stairs. Now you can wait for them to come up the stairs if you want, or you just kind of go and get them yourself. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, he's right there. So what up, bitch? And I think there's another one down these stairs somewhere. One more floor maybe. No, yeah, he's right down there, and there's a guard in that room. That's the part that really sucks, is that guard in that room. Okay, so I'm gonna just chill right here. You can see the guard is literally blocking the door. Now he will walk over to you, so kind of move, otherwise he'll catch you. And there you go. Take him out.
That's it. Stay quiet.
Sometimes he might be like on the bottom of these stairs. Other times he might be guarding that door. At this point, we could go and get the door, or we can get the other guard. I'm just gonna get the door, because once you come in here, that's when the enemies, you'll get the one enemy undisturbed. Like I said, you can skip the Juggernaut, you can skip those, and you'll get a bigger bonus if you do it fast. Okay, now this room can be a little complicated. There's a Juggernaut right here, and there's another guard coming up. So what I like to do is I'll aim my crossbow at this guy. I'm gonna move up a little bit. There you go, take him out. Drop on that Juggernaut. At the ×2 bonus. There's another guard right there. Take him out. There's, I think, another one. Yeah, he's right over there. You can, at times you can actually get the aerial drop on him, but I'm just gonna go for the melee kill instead. And there will be a guard coming in this room, and sometimes he'll find that body, so just take him out. And I think there's 3 more guards in this upcoming like yard or whatever it is. So, And one of them will be a guy with thermal vision, so be careful of him. I just took him out. I should have actually just sticky shocked that guy to get the ×2 bonus. One more guard over here. You can actually avoid this guy if you want, but why not go melee him? You know, sneaking past all the enemies will give you a bigger bonus. You'll get like the 100% ghost that way easier, but it's just too much fun to, you know, not melee the guys. And the main reason why I do like to take those guys out is because of that laptop. Like, if you don't take all those guys out and you try to get that laptop, yeah, you'll probably get caught. Now, if I didn't have that, like I said, if you play like on rookie or normal or something and you get the side objectives, I would probably try to sneak past all those guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take out this guard. You need him to open the doors. You actually have to have him come to you. I did the whole trick again where I got on the wall and I just kind of called him over. He came over.
I'm in the foyer, headed out of the building.
Sam, there's a security gate on your exfil route through the gardens. You should be near a security control room. Access the terminal inside and we'll override the doors.
Now this upcoming part is probably one of the hardest parts in
access.
the entire mission, but it's really easy once you figure out there's a light switch.
Just give me a minute and I'll open up
just
an
turn the
exit
lights
for you.
off. I mean, you
Grim, where are
turn
we
every
with this?
light off in this
Still working on
room
it.
up here.
Shit.
It's so great.
We've got even more reinforcements inbound. Charlie, you need to move faster.
I'm working on it.
Any word from the Iranian military?
That's what's odd. Channels are clear.
They're keeping it internal.
To avoid embarrassment. You still need to get out now, Sam. You're dealing with Iranian special forces and you're out of time.
Talk about timing. All right, you're clear, Sam. Security gates are open.
All right, here
On
we
my
go.
way.
So
Keep working on how I'm gonna get that.
okay, now with the lights off, this part's really easy, but the upcoming part is also a little complicated. Alright, so I would recommend to stay on this side of the wall. That way this guard will not see you when he first comes over. If you could tell right there, the flashlight, he actually flashes the flashlight at that other side of the wall, so he will see you right away. Okay, now this guard, he'll come around the corner. He'll stop every time, like right here, so I just like to sticky shock him. And now we have the right shield guy. He will turn his back if he's looking in your direction. Once he does that, just sneak up right behind him and choke him out. Now that other guard will find that body, so you do want to run up and take him out. You can actually just sprint up to him. There you go. Knock his dumb ass out. Now, this upcoming part. It is carnage. I like to take out all the enemies because
Reinforcements coming in, Sam.
it's a nightmare. I mean, it really
Briggs
can
is en
be.
route in a van.
Briggs?
We'll fight about it after he gets you the hell out of there. Meet him on the far side of the exterior garden.
Alright, so there's two guards right here. I will take one out with Sticky Shocker, melee the other one. And there is a capture guy coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and capture him real quick. But there is another guard in that little area that can find those bodies, so I'm gonna take him out too. And this guy right here can get annoying. You need to be careful because at first he'll have his back to you, but then he'll turn around, and I think you'll see it like right now. Yeah, once he turns around, he will catch you. So if he does that, you need to not miss. If you miss, there's a good chance he'll shoot, you'll get detected, all that. But you can always just take him out by when he has his back to you. That's something you can do. I went ahead and I bagged that guy. If you don't know, you don't have to melee those guys. You can actually knock them out with sleeping gas, sticky shocker, and then once they're knocked out, you can tag them or bag them, whatever you do. Now, what I like to do right here is to take out the lights. The reason why I like to do this is because when you take out these lights, there's a couple guards that will actually come over and check it out, and that's the best part. And there's also a dog in this area, so the dog can be like a total nightmare. I hate dogs in this game. They're so annoying. Alright, so this guard's coming over here to check this out. The dog's coming over as well, so I like to use sleeping gas on dogs. It's really easy to miss a dog because of their body. You know, like they're a lot smaller, all that kind of stuff. The gas, you just kind of shoot it and they run right into it every time and they get knocked out. Okay, so I'm gonna hop up here. Now there's another guard. He's coming as well to investigate. There is also a right shield guy, And he never moves. That's the annoying part. Well, he does move, but it's a little complicated to get him to move. So what I like to do to get him to turn his back, or to get him to investigate, is to just sit down here and call him. Now sometimes he'll start to walk around and check out the noise. Other times he won't. But yeah, he's right there in front of us. So what I'm gonna do instead is get on the other side over here. And then once I do that, I think I'm going to use a noisemaker to try to get him to turn around. Actually, no, he's moving on his own right now, but... Alright, let's use a noisemaker. There he goes. Now that he has his back turned, I'm going to sneak up behind him and take him out. Now, in this upcoming part, I was kind of looking around because I could swear there was a guard, but I forgot that that guard actually came down there and, well, I already took him out, so. But sometimes, if the one guard doesn't investigate, he'll be up here. So watch out, you don't want to get caught once you get done.
Hit it.
UAV shows a dozen-plus vehicles racing to your position.
Another wave of enemy vehicles closing on you.
Can you find a way around them?
The only way out is through them.
What do you mean?
Bring in the drone lower.
Radar will pick it up.
That's the least of our problems. AGM missiles online.
Negative. Repeat negative. They'll trace it back to the U.S. Grim!
Weapons hot on the UAV.
Grim, I hope you know what you're doing.
Alright, so this part, you just have to...
Vehicle is down. Enemy vehicle is out.
I didn't know UAVs was packing weapons like this. I guess I'm too used to like Call of Duty games.
Hostiles eliminated.
It's just there for radar. But this is like a
another SUV down.
AC-130. And it is pretty fun though.
Enemy vehicle is out.
So OP.
Hostiles eliminated.
Shit, we're getting noticed. I mean, I'm not so great with Farsi, but Iranian military bands are lighting up. It won't be long till their air defenses are deployed.
Missiles. I like the machine
down.
gun a lot more though. Missiles, it's too easy to miss with the missiles. Alright, but right here I'm gonna shoot some missiles.
Hostiles eliminated.
Yeah, really cool sound.
Vehicle is down.
That's the best thing about the missiles.
Hostiles eliminated.
Got 2 SUVs out.
Vehicle is down. Pursuit vehicles are jammed up. You're clear. I'll see you back on the plane.
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it for that mission. I don't think I actually get the 100% ghost, but I get really close. Yeah. That sucks. To get the 100% ghost though, you just need to avoid a couple more enemies. But the whole point of this is to really teach you how to at least do it on Perfectionist. And you can always mix it up a little bit, but it's not the hardest mission in the world, but it is a little complicated for sure. Like, I found this mission to be somewhat complicated, especially the first time I played it.
I know that an unauthorized drone strike was...
There was no drone strike. There was a very unfortunate drone malfunction.
Of course.
There is a reason you're on that plane. I need you to be my eyes and ears on this mission.
I am, Madam President.
Not if I can't trust you.
Come on. You couldn't have been expecting a thank you.
You would have done the same thing in my position.
Gambled with a war to save your life?
I did what I did for the sake of the mission.
Guess the president's not the only one with a good cover story.
The data we found clears Iran of any involvement with the Blacklist.
That's not my point.
I know your point. You think I made a bad call, just like Briggs did in London, right? The decisions we're forced to make are not always black and white, Sam.
They just can't be personal.
Really? Then lead by example. We both know damn well you'd risk everything if Vic's life had been on the line.
Vic has nothing to do with this.
He's the only reason you're on this plane. The only thing you value more than the job? The team.
Yeah, isn't that important
Grim.
though?
Thank you.
You want to thank me, talk to Briggs. We need him if we're gonna pull through this one.
Hey, guys, that tracker on the chemical weapon, it's almost on U.S. soil.
Oh no. Alrighty guys, so that was Special Missions HQ on Perfectionist. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it for me. I always appreciate that. It helps me out. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys have a nice day and peace out.